Thank you. Thank you. First of all, to the committee for honoring my brother and recognizing his talents. I'd like to give a nice applause for you guys. Reverend Adair, I'm glad you kept it short. I'm gonna keep mine short too. Giving honor to my mother and father who graced this great talent. I'd like to thank you too. Thirdly, to the family and friends that surrounded us in the community who helped us and helped Ron develop this talent. I'd like to thank them. I'd like to name a few friends as Ron grew up, because when we came through School 9, we were both little. Then Ron started getting bigger, stronger, throwing the ball farther, hitting it farther, ending baseball games by knocking the ball on top of school 2, knocking over the fence where a dog laid at, busting a high bouncer in stickball. It's like, this guy's just trying to stop everything going. First, I like to name teammate James Hardy, who played with Ron on that championship football team. Earl Foreman, of course, Neville Davis, Ben Candelino, who used to walk Ron through Petersburg, because at the time, it was kind of tough to go through Petersburg on the Brophy Field. Okay, Jerome Dunn, who played with Ron at Kane College in New York State, who told me at the time that they played that Ron was the best athlete on the field. So he gave me this little notion, a little push to see if I can get him this award. I'd like to thank Charlie Bean for throwing those passes at Kane College to Ron when he was running back there. Ray Corn for hiring me to do security so I could take Ron to some of the football games, because he was a #1 Elizabeth fan. He was always there, and he allowed me to drive my car to take Ron to the games. There's a number of other people, late Frank Ciccarelli, Jack Von B, Mr. Grant, Chet Paderak, Neil Gogenour, Bryant Melvin, and to Rodney Perry, Mo Jenkins, and Rock Highsmith for that mean machine. And most of all, I'm looking up to Saber, to you.
Now, I don't want to take a lot of time up from the committee, but I have to tell you a story about being small. When I went on the police department in 1958, I was the smallest cop on the police department. There were no women on the job. Right? We had some women being mugged at the Newark Elizabeth City line, and they needed a decoy. You're guessing. They needed a decoy to walk the Newark Elizabeth City line to be mugged. Guess who was the smallest decoy to get dressed up like a woman and walk the Elizabeth City line to get mugged? I was the ugliest woman you ever wanted to see. I was the ugliest woman you ever wanted to see. I did get some good grabs, though. We're not going to carry that any further. Rodney Price. Look at these good-looking guys coming up. I'm telling you. Holy smoke. Thanks for being here, Rodney. Rodney Price was born July 17th, 1967, to Christine Price and the late Walter Price in Elizabeth, New Jersey. He's the third eldest of 6 siblings. Rodney attended the Elizabeth school system and graduated from Elizabeth High in 1986. He lived down the street from Powell. I love that Powell. And what did he see when he lived down the street from Powell? He saw his friends, Derek Rowland, would often peek in the window with the kids boxing down there, and they watched that. And they decided to go in, and he started boxing at the age of 10, under the direction of Richie Keats and Don Givens, Otis Starling, and the late George Howard. As an amateur, Rodney won numerous titles and finished his amateur record with over 100 fights. the list of titles he has here, if I read them all, you're going to be waiting for dessert. 3 times Junior Olympic champion, 2 times Junior Olympic regional champion, 2 times New Jersey Diamond Gloves champion, 3 times New Jersey Golden Gloves champion, 1988 National Golden Gloves champion, and it goes on and on. He turned professional in 1992 and finished his professional career with a 10-2 record. During his professional career, he was a sparring partner. This could be dangerous. This could be very, very dangerous. He was a sparring partner for the former heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield, Ray Mercer, Bobby Chaz, and Andy Galata. Rodney is currently a health inspector. That's online. He's currently a health inspector for the City of Elizabeth and a freelance photographer. He and his wife Stephanie are the proud parents of 4 children: Rodney Jr., Diamond, Jahani, Jeanette, and Destiny. I think they spelled it wrong for me. I have enough trouble without spelling stuff wrong, guys. Rodney would like to extend his gratitude to his family and friends for their love and support. And it's so wonderful, Rodney, when we have family that are still here with us that can enjoy your successes a little bit. Rodney? Thank you.
I just had to write a couple of things down on my paper real quick before I forget. First of all, I'd like to thank God for giving me the strength to be here tonight. Also, I'd like to thank God for giving me the parents that I have. My mother who's here with me tonight, my father who's no longer here with me today, but here in spirit. I also want to thank my wife, Stephanie, who's been by my side and always and was one of my greatest critics, along with my father, always criticizing me when I do wrong. I also want to thank my family and friends and church family for attending this special day with me and supporting me. I give a special thanks to Don Givens, my trainer, who taught me everything I know, took me under his wing, showed me how to conduct myself in and outside the ring. Finally, I'd like to thank the Elizabeth Hall of Fame committee for honoring me among such a great group of people. Whenever I fought, I always represented Elizabeth. That is why this is such a prestigious award from the city of Elizabeth I will always call home. Thank you.